Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Michael Reed here, and welcome back to the Minecraft Creation Showcase Series, episode 31, guys. Yep, so I know it's been a little while since we made the last one, and I got a good bit of stuff to show you guys this episode. I was actually thinking about recording this next week, but nah, I got my builds done faster than I thought I would, so I thought, you know what, let's just do it now. Let's just do it now and get it out of the way. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get into today's creations. Also, Lexi, welcome to the live stream, as always. So, where's my first one at? God, I flew too far out. I hate when I do that, when I go too far. Where's my first one? Hibbity hoobity. Okay. Hibbity hoobity, trying to find my stuff. Okay. I have way too many things. Oh, here we go. We'll start off with this. I got a boatload of new items for you guys, so let's start off with this one. This right here is my fletching table statue, so let me get this out of the way first. Okay, what the heck is wrong with this glass? Okay, get that out of here. Okay, so here we have the fletching table statue. Looks pretty cool. Let's get a good look at the sides first before we get into this. So this is the front side of it. This is the left side, and no, not left side, right side of the statue. As you can see, we have a bow and we have an arrow. And we come to the back, and we have, this is supposed to be a target right here on the back. This is a target. And then there's another arrow. I probably should mention that when we look at the front. And then the other side has another bow and arrow in here. And then at the top, we have something pretty cool here at the top. We have a feather. Let me come to the side here. We got a feather. And then over here we have what looks like, what I'm thinking is some kind of like stone knife of some kind, I think. Some kind of like carving knife of some kind, like placed on the top here. And just so you guys can see the accuracies with this, let's see, just so you can see the accuracies with this, I'm gonna get some random blocks. Also, Lex, you like survival more than creative. Understandable. Survival is pretty fun, but I like creative because I can do whatever I want and I don't have to, you know, waste any blocks. So yeah, there you guys can see, there's the tiny fletching table, and there's the big one, so you guys can see how accurate it is. It's pretty much dead on. Of course, I couldn't get the little details, like for example these parts in here, because I wanted to keep it simple, but still, you know, stay true to the original design. Because obviously, I can't place these little red blocks in here, because I did try to do that, like get the little details in here, but it just looked really ugly, so I decided to just get rid of it and just keep it plain. But nonetheless, it still holds true to the original design, so can't go wrong with that. So that is the fletching table. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Next up, let me get to some creations that I actually built a couple hours ago. This is my lantern statue. So as you can see, it's relatively small because I didn't want to make it too big. So here's the lantern. Now all the sides are not pretty much, they're exactly the same. So I might as well show you the sides anyway. So this is the front, this is the right side, this is the back of the lantern, and then we have the left side. So, and then we come around here and we have the front again. Again, so you guys can see, let me get a lantern. Where's the lantern at? I think it's in here. Aha, there's the lantern. And let's see if I can place it. I think I can place it on a block, right? Let's see. Let's figure that out right now, guys. So let me place these up, and then boop. Yep, there we go. So there is your lantern. Baby lantern, gigantic lantern. Oh, look at it. It's so cool. Holds true to the original design. Of course, I can't, you know, like do like these little details here, like the really dark blocks, because that's just impossible right now unless new blocks come in. But for now, this is the best design I have. Until future blocks are added, that'll be obviously better than the ones I have here. But for right now, this is the best design I got. So that is the lantern, everybody. So next up we have this another block over here. And also here's a quick tease of the other blocks behind me. Or in front of me. Not behind me. This is behind me. This is in front of me. Yeah, that's smart. Good job, me. Okay, next up we have the cartography table statue. So, I love the new designs of the new blocks. I love them. And my cartography table, I have to say, turned out much better than I anticipated. So, this is the front of the cartography table. Let me come to the right side if I could fly forward. There we go. This is the right side of the cartography table. Looks pretty neat. Come to the back, here we have the back of it. And then we have the left side as well. So, and on the top, as you saw, we have the map, we have a compass, and we have a little globe in the corner. And just so you guys can see, let's see, can I do a bigger lantern? Sure, I guess. I could try it. It's just I wanted to keep it smaller just because, like, trying to make it any bigger would look kind of silly, but I guess I could try to make a bigger one. So, that's fine. I'm willing to do that. Let's see. Where is the cartography table? There it is. Nope, wrong thing. Hang on. I'm gonna clear my inventory. Okay, let me get a polish andesite for this one, just because I'm gonna break it up a bit. Let's build it up. There we go. And then plop that up there. So that way you guys can see. Small cartography table, gigantic one. You're gonna do a bigger one in your world? Alright, cool. You can kind of see what blocks it's made out of. So, but yeah, I'm guessing you'll do your own, I guess, with your own blocks. But yeah, you can kind of see by when I looked at it, like you could see what kind of blocks it was made out of. So, let me just knock this down, clear that out. Alright, so that is the cartography table, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let's do a quick pixel art, shall we, before we move on to the other items. This is something I also made a few minutes ago. This is the Ender Pearl pixel art. So as you can see, next to the Eye of Ender, it looks pretty nice. I am gonna make this 3D, probably after this video, as a matter of fact. But are you working on a TNT block like I have? Awesome, cool. Hope yours turns out as well as mine does, or did. So, it's a pretty cool little statue. Of course, as you notice on the actual Ender Pearl, let me actually throw out an Ender Pearl. Some of the blocks are pretty much impossible to make. You know, or pretty much impossible to get because they just don't exist. So let me just again pop down an Ender Pearl so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'll pop that down. Cause can you guys see what I'm talking about? Can you guys see like the dark kind of colors on it? I tried to do that as best as I could, but I kind of had to do constructive liberties to mine because, yeah, I can't get those dark colors quite right in block form because some of them just don't exist. And even the blocks that do have like the correct colors, like for example, like the what's it called, the prismarine. The texture is just ugly and it just doesn't look good. So that's why I have to do it this way. Yours is going good. Surprisingly bigger than mine? Really? Are you making a bigger TNT block? Nice. Very cool. They need to add more block colors. Indeed, they do. Especially for builders like myself. We really do need better blocks. For sure. Especially for more detailed designs of other things. But alright, let's continue on with our next bit of items. Let's take a moment away from the blocky stuff, and let's go off to this item. This is my lectern statue, so those who don't know what a lectern does, this is a newer block, and most people probably don't know what it does. Lecterns allow you to read books with multiple players in the same vicinity of each other. So here you go, lecterns, that way you guys can see it. But before we do that, before I pop it up on the thing, let me get a nice lectern statue, thanks. So, this is the front of the lectern. Also, by the way, this is supposed to be a book right on top. But, here's the thing though, I tried to make the pages like cave in, so it looks like the pages are caving up and out, like they do on an actual book, but didn't look too good, so that's why it kind of looks like a big white slab right in the middle of the book, but this is the best I could do. Because making the page just cave in just doesn't look good to me, so it just looked ugly. So here's the front lectern. As you can see, it has a little like books in there. So you can see you got this little one here. You got this big thick one right here. Two small little books, and you got this really tiny one there. So I really like the little bookshelf. That's a really nice addition to the build. Looks really cool. Really do like that. We come to the side, and we have this little bit of detailing here. Come swing around to the back, and we have more detail. We have the back spine of the book. We have the little details on the back. Then we come to the that was the right side, not the left side. This is the left side. Whoopsies. And then we have the side detail there as well. So, and again, I'm just gonna use end stone blocks just because this is the ones I picked. Pop it up, prop it up on here, and look at that. Pretty cool. Really do like this statue. So, very cool. Oh, the Monk Story, welcome to the live stream. Are you playing with someone farts? Oh gosh, no, I'm not playing with somebody, I'm playing by myself. This is the Minecraft Creation Showcase series where I show off my awesome creations. So, Mark, I recommend checking out the playlist I have up on the channel. So that way you can see all my different creations I've made from the beginning to the current one I'm doing right now. So, I guess we'll move on to this block here, since I flew over here. This is the smithing table, I believe this is called. Yeah, the smithing table. So, pretty cool statue. Really like the way this turned out. So, let's get a good look at the front of it. So this is the front of the smithing table. Looks pretty nice. You have this little weird claw grabber thing and these two like stone chisels, which looks pretty cool. We come to the side here. We have pretty much the same thing, except now with a hammer put on the side. We come to the back, and we have the same thing, just mirrored. Same little grabber and the little chisels. And then we come to the back, or the other side, not the back. And then we have another hammer, just mirrored. So, looks pretty cool. So let me grab a smithing table and make sure I can find it. Where is the smithing table? There it is. I was about to say, please don't tell me I called the block by the wrong name. I was about to be kind of mad at myself if I did that, because I'm the one who designed it. So there is the smithing table, so that way you can see tiny smithing table, gigantic one. Oh man, looks pretty good. And the top is pretty much it's pretty much just gray. I did try to put this little bit of detail on it, but again, looked ugly, so got rid of it and just made it plain. So yeah, there you go. There you have the smithing table. Hope you guys enjoyed that statue. I really enjoyed designing it. Let's move on to these ones over here, because these are newer blocks I added. This one I completed yesterday. This is the Blast Furnace statue. So I really like the look of this. Again, guys, really love these new blocks. Really do love it. So, let's start off with the front. As you can see, we have this little panel here, which I'm assuming can open. But of course, in the game, I don't think it does. Let me actually grab it and let's see if it actually opens. That'd be cool if it opened. Does it? Hang on. Let's see. Does it open? Nope, it does not. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well, I might as well keep it in my inventory whilst I have it here. Let's get a look at the size real quick. I think the other sides are pretty much the exact same, so it's pretty much just this all the way around, as you guys can tell. I believe the top is different. Is it the top different? Yeah, the top is slightly different, as it has these little gray corners to it. But again, just so you guys can see, I'm gonna get this smooth stone, prop this up, bam! And there you have the tiny blast furnace next to the gigantic one. So, you guys can see. Again, these details here, I tried on my prototypes, like my prototypes, like when I was making this, like, I should probably explain in depth, like, how I really do my prototypes, like, because I don't think I explained it very well when I first told about it. So, Zach's favorite spot is to chill in the toilet. Oh gosh. So, yeah, so, how I do these blocks is I prop the block up on a stand like this, like on just a makeshift stand, and then I just you know, Then I just build it up with the usual 16 by 16 style, because that's what all these block sizes are, 16 by 16. And what I do is, and then as I build, I just modify it as I go along until I finally get the final desired design I want. So there you go. So there you guys go. That's how I do it. So that was the blast furnace. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's go on to the next block here. This block is, hang on, let me refresh the name of this. I believe this is called the what's it called? The smoker. Yeah, that's what this is called. The smoker statue. The smoker block. So pretty cool. Really liked it. Again, for the last time I'm saying this, love the new design of these new item blocks. They are just, Mojang is getting better and better with these blocks. I'm telling you guys, these are just getting better and better. And I really enjoyed designing these. I really did. So this is the front of the smoker. Pretty cool. You got like your little door here. You got your wooden details. Also, yes, that part is supposed to be off like that. So, but I'll show you the actual blocks. That way you guys can see that it is supposed to be like that. This is the right side of it. Let's come to the back. The back is slightly different, isn't it? Yeah, slightly, I think. No, wait, they're actually both exactly the same. Okay, yeah, these sides are exactly the same all the way around. So, you love the Minecraft blocks too. Awesome, Lexi. Glad you enjoyed them as well, because I enjoyed designing these a lot. So, yeah, the sides are pretty much the exact same. The left, the right, and the back. The front and the top are different. So, this is the top, as you can see. Vastly different. You got these corner pieces here, and you have like this big smoky, or the big like vent on the top, which is where I would presume the smoke would come out of. So, also for those who don't know what a smoker does, a smoker cooks like food and smelts material faster than a normal furnace. So, pretty cool block. And let me get a smoker out here so you guys can see just how accurate it is to the actual smoker. So let me just prop it up here. Boop. And as you can see, the smoker is vastly different to mine, but again, the detailed parts looked ugly on my prototypes, and on the prototype, versions I built whilst I was building this, so I just completely got rid of it and just made it super simple. But as you can see on the sides, it is, on the top, it is pretty much the same. It holds true to the original, but has a little bit less of the detail, because again, the detail looks ugly on this massive scale. Plus, some of the blocks are just not accurate to how it actually looks on the actual model of the block. So I decided to get rid of it entirely. So that is the smoker. Hope you guys enjoyed that block. The next two here are I actually built these just again before I record this video just a few hours ago. So let's see, Mike. I safely presume that when I'm not streaming, I'm pooping more than Zach. No, I don't. I use the bathroom like a normal person. Okay, the loom block. Really like the look of this. Again, let me just get rid of this beacon, so that way I don't lose track of what I'm doing. Okay, let me just break all this. There we go. So here is that. So pretty cool stuff. I love the look of this. So this is the front of the loom. Let's come to this side. Pretty much all these sides, the left, the right, and the back are all the same. So, but I'll show you them anyway. So this is the right side, the back, and the left side. But the top is different. As you can see, the top has all these little strings that connect to the back of the loom, and it's pretty cool. The front and the back were the most difficult parts of this statue. The sides were really easy because they're pretty much the exact same thing, and the top and the front were the only difficult parts of the block to build. But again, just so you guys can see how accurate it was, let me get again the smooth stone. I'm gonna keep my smooth stone in the inventory. I'm just gonna change out the block as I go along because I don't feel like grabbing smooth stone every time I need to get a stand with this stuff, so that way you guys can see how accurate the loom is compared to my big one. So pretty darn accurate. So let me just destroy all that. Destroy all these things here. Oh, shoot, didn't mean to destroy the grass, so we pop the grass in there. And let me just quickly find a lava pool to throw this in. And there we go. Whoops. Okay. And let me throw a loom in there as well. Perfect. Okay. Now then, let's go on to our next block. Our next block here is the barrel block. So let me just quickly fetch a barrel here. There we go. And let's go look at this from the front. So this is the front of the barrel with the hatch that opens up. Here's the side of it, which has these these metal bands and these like wood panels that are just held together with the bands. And the back is different. As you can see, this is what the back looks like. Just a bunch of wood panels just kind of mishmashed together. And then we have the other side, which has this detail on top on it as well. Also, the top also has the same detail. So that way, as you guys can see. And real quick, I'm just gonna pop a barrel onto these smooth stone blocks. So that way you guys can see. Let me actually see if I can put it the right way. There we go. There is a little barrel compared to the big barrel. As you can see, pretty much dead on. So, and also on the actual block, it does open. As you can see there, a little bit. It does open. So that is pretty cool that the barrel actually opens up. I think that's a really cool detail. Again, you only see it for like a few seconds, but it's still a really cool addition to the block, and I really do like it. So, that is the barrel block. Hope you guys enjoyed this statue. So, and let's see, are there any other statues I haven't gone over in terms of items? I think that's all the item related stuff. Oh, wait a second, there's this block over here. Alright guys, so as promised, I did manage to build the chiseled stone block statue. Again, it's not as perfect looking as the one I did in my Minecraft build battle video with Landon, but it's, I made it around the same size as my other blocks, which is 16 by 16. So, and really do like the look of this. Again, all the sides are pretty much the same, but again, I'll go through all of them because, that's what we do here. So that's the front, this is the right side, this is the back of it, this is the left side, and then we come up to the top here. Again, like I said, all the sides pretty much the same. But again, just so you guys can see, let me get the chiseled stone block block itself. Chisel stone block, brick, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why they call it a brick, because it doesn't look like a brick, but anyway. Let me just pop it up here. See, look at that. Block buddies! Also, Lexi, I did see your giant chisel stone block. It looks awesome. Really do like it. I also like my version, except I kind of want to reduce the size of this middle part. I think it's a little bit too big, but what are you gonna do? So, pretty cool. Definitely do like this chisel stone block. Really do like the way that turned out. And for this last bit, we have a couple of movie stuff. So we'll go to this first one here. This is Andy's house from Toy Story. So really do get nostalgia when looking at this. So, and this build originally I was going to make as to kind of celebrate the release, or kind of to kind of kind of promote the release of Toy Story 4, but I was still in the design phase when I was making this, but here's the final design, and I think it's really cool. So let's get a good look at this house. So this is the front of the house. Let's come to the left side of it. Kind of plain. Let's come to the backyard. As you can see, the backyard does have a shed, so I do like that. And a little tree. And the back has this little back door, and we have the fancy schmancy windows. And then we come to the back of the shed here. Plain. The side is also plain, but the front does have some detail. It has a little garage door kind of. I built this in using I did a pretty interesting technique where I used quartz stairs, and I just stacked them on top of each other to make the garage door appearance. And then here's the side of the main house, which has this little TV antenna. It has this little like drain pipe that comes up the side. So, and then here is the car in the driveway. So, really, really cool stuff here. Again, no interior for this one, because the interior is still work in progress, but the outside is completely done. And gotta say, I can't be happier with this build. I can't be any happier. It's too good, man. It's too good stuff. All right, let me replace these dirt blocks because these are really bothering me. Okay, there we go. So that is Andy's house from Toy. Pretty cool build there. And let's get on to our next two. Actually, our last. Actually, oh wait, we got more stuff. We got more stuff. Whoopsies. Dave logo pixel arts. Whoopsies. So this is my patrol station. So I really do like the look of this. This coincides with my city series of builds. So let's just get a good look at the front of it. So this is the front of the gas station, or as they call it in the UK, the petrol station. That's what they call it there. This is the side of the petrol station, and this is the back of it. This is the other side. So pretty cool stuff. Yes, Lexi cars, yes. I didn't design this on cars. This is just a generic gas station, but hey, still. Also, if you guys are wondering what these are supposed to be like safety cones. They basically keep cars from, crashing into it. So, pretty cool stuff. And this is the actual gas station, like, pump. And as you can see, I had a really cool idea of using a lever with a end rod to make the actual nozzle and the hose. So, pretty cool idea I did there. And then here is like the little LCD screen that kind of tells you like how much gas you're putting in your car and how much you're spending. Also, as an added plus, these are actual real gas, like pumps. So we have USA gasoline with $3.48 for the regular price. We have Shell, and we have Sam's Club gas station stuff. So that's pretty cool. Um, so and then we also have the main petrol station itself, which has this little this is supposed to be like a little awning here that's supposed to keep cars like in the rain so that way they don't get wet whilst they're in the store. So we open it up, and inside the store we have a cash register with a nice little painting in the background and a torch to light things up. Over here we have a coffee machine, which as you can see has cocoa beans or cacao beans placed in this little what's it called, item frame. So that's pretty cool. And I got the little coffee cup down here, which is just a flower pot. And over here we have the actual main this is the side little coffee machine as well. So that's pretty cool. And then over here we have a little fridge which has some cool water in it. So really do like the look of this. Let's open the door. Let's shut the door, and there we go. So there is, oh gosh, I'm stuck in the top of it. There you have the gas station. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed designing this. It's a small little city build. Oh, and also as an extra addition, I put these little bits of sidewalk on here, so that way, for future builds, that way I can connect it to them. So, pretty cool stuff. Also, please excuse me, because I think I feel a sneeze coming on. Okay, never mind. False alarm. We're good. For now. I have a bad feeling it's gonna sneak up on me, and then I'm just gonna sneeze. So, for now, false alarm. So, let's come over here to this. We'll start off with some logos here. This is the Facebook logo pixel art. So, this is supposed to be based on the original Facebook logo, and I really enjoyed designing this, as you guys can tell. You can see you got the white F, you got the weird little blue shiny bit, and then you got this blue part around it. And so there you have the Facebook pixel art. I really enjoyed this. It was a very simple build to do. Just use white wool, cyan wool, and dark blue. So don't you just hate when your nose tricks you and making you think you're gonna sneeze? Yes, I do. I do hate that. So And the next little bit of pixel art we have here is the Xbox 360 logo. So this is the original Xbox 360 logo. Really like that. Let's get a better look at it right here. So let me just fly back so you guys can see. This build, no doubt, was very, very difficult, especially the X, because the way Minecraft works, the way it works, it was really hard to get like the rounded shape of the actual little like metal ball with the X like cut into the metal, but it turned out very, very good. So there you have the Xbox 360 logo. I love the way that looks. Very, very cool. And then this one over here, next up we have the Adidas logo. So, as you can see, is the original Adidas logo with the leaf with the little lines in it. So, really do like the design of this. Of course, these bits on the edges of the leaf would actually be a lot more pointy, but because of how Minecraft works, I had to make them blocky. And I also decided to put it on this white backdrop. So, looks pretty cool. Your grandpa played on Xbox 360, still has the controller. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. So, let's go over to, let's see, where's the other statue at? Hey, what's going on, Carrie Young? Welcome to the live stream. Since you're new to the channel, let me clarify my one simple rule, and that's to keep it clean. No swearing here. Make sure that if you enjoy this video that you smash that like button, subscribe to notifications on, share this video with your friends, and if you're on PSN, make sure to send it to me through the chat so that way I can add you, so that way you can join on our future live streams or hang out when I'm not streaming. Other than that, have fun, enjoy the video, make sure to respect the moderators as well. So, but let's continue on with the logo pixel arts. So you could send a picture of the controller, really? Go ahead, send it. I'm interested. I'm very much interested, actually. I'm curious to see what it looks like. Show them the GameStop we made. You're gonna have to look in the playlist for that. Carrie Young, definitely check out the playlist. Check out the last. I think it was the last episode when I did it, the statue. But let's continue on with the logo pixel arts. So. Here we have the Apple logo. So this is pretty cool. This is the original Apple logo. Very, very simple build. Not too complicated. But it is pretty cool. So as you can see, very simple mixture of materials. Black and white wool. Pretty simple. But very effective. So you can see you got the bite out of the apple. You got the little, what is it, the stem. And it looks pretty cool. And next to that is our next build we have. This is the Internet Explorer logo. So, and I love the way this turned out. It looks exactly like the original Internet Explorer logo. So, as you can see, we have the cyan and dark blue wool E, and you have the and the little color band that wraps around the E. So it's pretty cool. Okay, my mistake. You didn't know. I already showed them. Yeah, yeah. We did it. I did it the last episode. You weren't on that last episode, but Lexi, really do appreciate you coming on the Minecraft Creation Showcase series. As usually you don't really show up for them, but I'm glad you're showing up now for them. We do appreciate that. Oh yes, and here's some other things I forgot. Mob statues. Jeez, I forgot like all these things that I built. Okay, so looks like this video is actually gonna be a little longer. So let's do that, shall we? Let's take a look at these mobs. Oh gosh, I forgot that I did these. How could I forget that I actually built my own stuff? So first up with these mob statues, here we have the zombie pigman statue. So this is the zombie pigman. He's pretty cool. So if you guys don't know what a zombie pigman is, it is a cross between a zombie and a pig, along with Steve. So, really do like the look of this. As you can see, it's a pig with rotting flesh. You can see its ribs and its bones sticking out. It's really nasty looking. You got the big gold sword he's holding in his hand. You got the skeleton skull sticking out. And then over here you have the nasty little bit of pig face sticking off. Ugh. Oh my god, my room smells awful just looking at this thing. And you have the back of it with some more bones sticking out and some more rotting flesh. And on the side we have more of that rotting flesh, the skin, the bones sticking out. It's nasty looking. But that's how it looks. So there you have the zombie pigman. I really did enjoy building this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Now let's go over this one. This is my pig, so Steve riding a pig statue. Yep, so sometime after I built my pig statue in my previous episode, I decided, why not just take Steve, plop him on top of the pig, and then just have him riding into battle? Why not? Why dare I say why not? So, this is another one of my more sillier statue designs, and I really do like the look of this one. As you can see, we have Steve heroically riding on the back of his pig, telling a pig that way to battle. I think it's really cool. So, let's get a good look at the front of this. So, and let's get a look at the side. As you can see, we have the saddle on there with Steve propping his legs up on that pig, straddling it. And then on the back we have the pig's cute little tail, and we have Steve's weird legs. Again, the legs look kind of weird, but then again they do also look generic, just weird in general when you're actually riding on the back of an animal in the game. And then here we have the other side of Steve, so with his diamond sword. So, but yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh, Lexi, why? Why would you yawn in my face? Your room smells awful because you didn't brush your teeth yet, so you... But it smells exactly... Oh, savage! Dang, Lexi. Dang, savage. Okay, let's move on to the next build, shall we? Next up here we have these skeleton statues, so... pretty cool looking. So, I really do like the look of this. So, it's almost the exact same as the wither skeleton I built previously, which, by the way, I did fix that, so that way it's actually facing the right direction. But, here we have the skeleton, looks pretty cool. We have the front of it here, with its nice skeletal face. We have the side with the pelvis and the rib cage. Swing around to the back, we have more of the rib cage with the legs, the head, and the the kind of withered, dried up look. And then we have the other side of the skeleton. So there you go. There you have the skeleton's face, skeleton statue, and the skeleton's face in general. Okay. Enjoy your horrible breath. Let's see why. Okay, let's continue on with some more silly statues here. So next up we have this, I don't even know what to call this. There's several names I've been wanting to call this, like zombie, getting a piggyback from Steve's statue, piggyback zombie, I don't know, Steve and zombie doing a weird thing statue. I don't even know. It's a silly statue. I don't even know. So basically we have this zombie that's giving Steve a piggyback ride, and as you can see he also has a map in his hand, and he's like, zombie that way. Which I love it. It's so silly and it's so stupid, and it was late that night when I built this, and I was like, what the heck, I had a silly idea in my head, and I decided to translate it into a statue. I hope you guys like this silly idea. So looks pretty cool. So let's get a look at all the sides here. So we have the right side of the zombie riding or Steve riding a zombie statue. Again, here we have the back of it, which, as you can see, has this weird chunky butt look. So it looks like Steve has a really fat butt on this statue. Don't know why, but that's just how it turned out. Either that or it looks like he broke his pelvis. Either way. And here we have the left side of it. So pretty cool. Let's see. I don't know why, but the Steven zombie build reminds you of me and you? Aw. Steve Kardashian. I knew you were gonna say something like that. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's move on to the next build, shall we? So I hope you guys enjoyed that last statue. This is my, what do I call this? My Herobrine versus a Notch statue. So as you can see, we have Notch heroically standing on top of Herobrine. Herobrine is dead, and he is holding his diamond sword in triumph over the mighty Herobrine. So again, this was another late night build. I had a silly idea, and I thought, why not make it into a statue? So Why not? Oh my god, the Notch versus Herobrine is epic. So let's get some more angles on this. So here we have this side of the statue. Let's come around to the back. You have the back of the statue with Notch's weird leg kind of standing on top of Herobrine. Here we have the other side with Herobrine looking quite sad there. Feel bad for poor Herobrine. And here we have the front of it. So, also I like the fact that Herobrine's doing a T-pose when he dies. He's just like, I'm dead. It's just so cool, so cool, so silly, so dumb, and I love it. And here we have the and again, here we have the Wither skeleton statue. I showed this off previously, but I did fix it. I'm not gonna bother looking at the sides of it because I showed that in a previous episode. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff. Really do like this one. But I did fix it. T-posing Herobrine, yes, brother. And alright, let's go see the statue over here. What is this? Oh yeah, this is my chicken jockey statue. As you guys can see, it is a baby zombie riding the back of a chicken. Yep, this is a thing. So, of course, these are really rare spawns. I have seen these before in the game. They actually look pretty cool. So, chicken jockey. Let's go to the right side. This is the right side of the chicken jockey. Let's swing around to the back. You have the back of the chicken jockey. And here we have the left side of the chicken jockey. And I really love the way this turned out. This is a really cool statue. I love the cute little baby zombie riding the chicken. It's so cute. He's trying to be like the what's it called? The spider jockey. Which, speaking of which, he's back there. But we're going to take a look at the spider jockey in a minute. But let's swing around to this statue over here. This is another one of my Steve statues. I like to call this one Adventure Steve. So this is Steve with a torch, and there's some smoke coming off it, and he's holding his diamond sword, and he's probably gonna go fight Herobrine along with Notch over there. But you know, he's a statue, so he can't move. But hey, you know, we can dream. So and let's get rid of this thing here. And let's get a good look at this Adventure Steve. So, here's the front of my Adventure Steve. There you have the side of him. Here we have the back. Let's swing around to this other side. We have the other side of it. And there you go. So that is your Adventure Steve. And right next to him, we have Zombie Steve. Yes, so this is Steve as a zombie. Again, this is another one of my just silly ideas that I came up with. I'm like, why not take a zombie and Steve and put them together into this beautiful culmination of zombie and Steviness. So here we have the front of the zombie Steve. We have the side of the zombie Steve. Again, the Adventure Steve's arm is kind of getting in the way. Built him a little bit too close. You have the back of the zombie Steve. Here we have the other side of the zombie Steve. And then we have the front of zombie Steve. And he is pretty cool. Again, really like the way this guy looks. He's really cool. And I also love the fact that I also love this dead eyes look. He is looking into your soul. Oh god! Okay. Anyway, I don't know what that noise was. I think it was a cave sound. But anyway, let's take a close look at this guy over here. This is my gold armor Steve. So, so, let's say one time a spider jockey spawned in your world and Alex killed it. Oh, bummer. So, here you have the gold armor on Steve. With his, and he also has his golden sword pointing it towards the front there. So pretty cool. He laughed so hard when it made that noise. Oh my gosh, really? Jeez, brother. So let's break these blocks. Crap. Okay, and let's get a good look at the front of this guy. So here's the front of Gold Armor Steve. Here's the right side of Gold Armor Steve. Here's the back of him. Swing around to the front, and then here we have the front of it again. So pretty cool stuff. Also, what's going on, the Magical Wizard RBLX? Welcome to the live stream. Since you're new to the channel, let me clarify my one simple rule, and that is to keep it clean. No swearing here. Make sure that if you enjoy this video, that you smash that like button, subscribe to notifications on, share this video with your friends, and If you're on PSN, make sure to place your PSN in the chat, so that way I can add you for future videos, or just you can hang out with me when I'm not streaming. Make sure that you respect all moderators here as well. Hope you enjoyed the video, have fun, and I hope you stick around to the end. So, and make sure to check out my playlist on Minecraft Creation Showcase series as well, because you don't want to, because you definitely want to see the other stuff I have, because I have some really awesome stuff that you definitely would like to see. So, anyone here on this channel is good at building, indeed. So, here I have my next mob statue. This is the Spider Jockey. So, pretty cool design. Really love the look of this. So, here you have my spider statue that I've done in a previous episode. Now with a skeleton on top of it, with a bow and arrow in his hand. So, pretty cool. Or it is non-existent hand, if you want to get all technical about it. But, or his blocky arm or whatever. So this is the front of it. Let's get to the front. So as you can see, the spider there with the skeleton on top. Here we have the right side of it with the leg kind of just drooping down next to the head. Looks again, it's kind of disembodied from the actual skeleton, but at the same time, it's still kind of there. So, and then here we have the back of the spider jockey with the spider's big abdomen and the skeleton's back. And then here we have the left side of the spider jockey, and I had fun I really enjoy building this because it's pretty much the same as my spider statue, except now I just popped a skeleton on top of him with a bow. So really do like that statue. It was a really fun one to design. I hope you guys thought it was a fun design too. Spider Kardashian, ye spreader. So let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Let's go see our movie build over here, because I have a movie build over here somewhere. Over here, yes. Okay, so I bet you guys probably already saw this when I was coming by. Your items are so detailed. Mine are too. You should definitely watch the replay of this, you know, like when this video is published. You definitely want to check out the statues I've done on my newer blocks, on my newer items, like the smithing table and the loom, stuff like that. Because you'll definitely want to see those. Those look really, really good, and I really enjoy designing those. Because I really enjoy designing new blocks. Can't talk. So, the next statue we have here is the Teen Titans. This is their building from the original Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, because that show is garbage. But anyway, so here we have the Teen Titans Tower. Looks pretty cool. We have the front little stone walkway which goes into the inside, which there is no inside, it's just the front, and the other sides along with this little moat here. So we have the front of it. Let's swing around to this side. Here we have the side of the Teen Titans Tower. Where we have the back of it, pretty much the same as the front. And the other side's pretty much the exact same, except mirrored to the other side. So, but there you go. So that is the Teen Titans Tower. I really did enjoy building this. The top is plain, by the way. There's nothing exciting on the top, but there you go. So that is the Teen Titans Tower. Is there anything else that I have missed? Let me look. Because I think I'm missing something. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm missing something. Do you take a quick flight around and let's see if there's anything I'm missing. You wish you could join me. Well, you can. You can join in on the videos by, again, subscribing, turn notifications on. You can join on future streams. Because I try to post new streams all the time. So you definitely don't want to miss my streams, because I don't just do Minecraft, I do other games as well, and you don't want to miss them. You're an Xbox and PC Bedrock. Oh, bummer, that sucks. That sucks. But hey, you know, but hey, at least you can join on the streams. At least you can join on the streams. So you're on Bedrock. No, I'm not on Bedrock. I don't have Bedrock. I only have this version. So, but like I said, Magical Wizard RBLX, as I'm assuming stands for Roblox. You can for sure join in on the streams, for sure. So you're not totally out of options, buddy. But yeah, I think that's everything. Is it? Yeah. yeah, I think that's actually everything that I have to show for today's episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed doing these builds, and I hope you guys enjoyed them as well. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I will see you guys next video. Later, Squad, and have a good day.